So today marks our first look at the real live Modern Warfare 4 multiplayer footage thanks to a handful of streamers invited to a New York City event to debut gameplay on a brand new gunfight map, a 3-section randomized layout with over 500 possible combinations called the Kill Block. In this video, we're breaking down everything shown so far, the gunplay, the new movement mechanics, the mix of remastered and brand new maps and more. So drop your honest first impressions in the comments, and if you're enjoying the breakdown, give it a like because a like goes a long way. Also, big shout out to Skyroz and Sophie Snazz, the two streamers who've got early access and showed us all the footage. So first up, let's start with the movement and gunplay since these are the two biggest overhauls in Modern Warfare 4. First shown off by Sophie, sliding out of a attack sprint happens fast. The transition is quick, though the slide distance itself is short. She also tests bunny hopping, a callback to Modern Warfare 2019. During attack sprint, you can chain a couple of jumps while keeping your speed, but momentum clearly drops off after the first or the second hop. Then there's the jump to slide to sprint, jump slide, where again the distance is limited but the transition speed is snappy. On the whole, I think movement feels noticeably faster than Modern Warfare 2, which is definitely a good sign. Next up, a new weapon lean mechanic near corners. Aiming down sights while approaching an object like the shipping container she moves towards causes the LMG to slightly tilt to compensate. It doesn't trigger on every object, especially without ADS. There's also a new mantling, letting you climb up onto containers and traverse across the whole surface edge to edge, which is nice. Another new move is the supine slide, essentially a dolphin dive where you land on your back, doable both sprinting forward and backpedaling. So omni movement isn't in this game, but this is arguably the closest thing left standing from it. Moving to actual gunfights, Sophie demonstrates the removal of weapon bloom, meaning hipfire should now land much closer to where you're actually aiming. It shows in several clips her shots track close to her crosshair, even hipfiring, though results vary by weapon type. On a fully automatic SMG, the recoil pattern stays fairly consistent even while hipfiring. The last mechanic on display is the brand new smoke tech similar to CSGO. You can shoot through the smoke grenade and it burns a temporary hole you can see through, which slowly seals back up over time. This could be a huge thing for search and destroy aim and gunfight itself. It might sound like a small gimmick, but seeing it actually implemented in Call of Duty is genuinely cool. Now let's get into some actual raw gameplay by Skyroz, who put together some great rounds showing off the movement tech, gunplay and standout moments on the kill block map. Right off the bat, the middle section of the map's lab is a straight up recreation of Crash from the original Call of Duty 4, the helicopter wreckage. The concept behind Kill Block, all 3 map sections randomize every 2 rounds, and the mode runs across gunfight 1v1, 3v3 and 10v10. Next round brings out the M4, a Modern Warfare staple, complete with its own inspect animation. Thanks to the randomized loadout for this round, the gun had almost no recoil and performed exactly as expected. Smooth, satisfying, if a little smoke heavy visual. Then comes a surprise pull, the PPSH-41 SMG fully intact with its iconic 71 round drum mag. The map rotates into a hospital middle section, a direct pull from Vacant, the classic CoD4 map. Anyone who's played it will definitely recognize it instantly. Another round, the middle section becomes Killhouse from the original CoD4, showing just how many classic map fragments can have stitched into Kill Block and how naturally they blend together. We also got to see new weapons like the Ion K4X assault rifle, whose inspect animation reveals an Apex attachment, 3-round burst on the first trigger pull and then full automatic after that. The map later shifts to Highrise from Modern Warfare 2 2009, keeping its underground section beneath the helicopter, though this time it leads into a swimmable body of water instead of tunnels, echoing Modern Warfare 2's swim mechanics. 2 rounds after that, we get a fully original layout built specifically for Kill Block, including a spawn area called Station that looks reminiscent of a map section from Modern Warfare 2019. Can't quite recall which one. New weapons continue to show up too, including the MA9 marksman rifle. This round also showcases dynamic weather sprinklers, simulating rain, with raindrops actually forming on your characters even if you stand still long enough. Another new weapon, the Crate 6A pistol, also gets its own inspect animation, impressive for what is still an alpha build. The map then shifts to a trench themed middle section similar to Spirit to Modern Warfare 2019's trench war map, occasionally dusted in snow during different streams. There's also the Finn LMG, which looks like a spiritual successor to the chainsaw weapon from Ghosts, and Modern Warfare 2019 fully kitted out and looking suitably over the top. Another map section, Storage Town, returns from 2020's Warzone paired with the snow block spawn area. This section also gives a great demo of the smoke mechanic. A player creates a viewing hole through the smoke but still gets caught and eliminated by an LMG user while partially exposed. The next rotation brings back Shoot House from Modern Warfare 2 2022 as the middle section, and it fits in seamlessly. The core layout is preserved almost exactly. Other new areas include a garage section plus a stone block stacked interior area that removes reliance on natural lighting entirely, raising some open questions about visibility that were still being worked out as of testing back in May. So one clear issue from the showcase is muzzle flash. I think in a clip between Skyroz and Jay Brody, the screen nearly whites out with every shot fired. Not a great look, especially layered on top of Modern Warfare 2's already heavy visual effects. Infinity Ward has already acknowledged this on Twitter, confirming it's a known bug tied to this pre-alpha build, and they are definitely going to fix this before the beta comes out. So it's a balancing act judging alpha footage. We're reacting to what's shown, but bugs, visuals and otherwise are definitely expected at this stage, especially when it's in alpha. That said, even though we're seeing low bitrate Twitch streams, the game looks visually strong, arguably the best it's looked since Modern Warfare 2019, with room to still refine further before the beta. Movement feels like it's in a great place and the gunplay looks strong overall, though visual recoil and muzzle flash clearly need more polish. Worth remembering too, every loadout shown was fully randomized, meaning none of those guns had meta attachments to cut recoil to reduce muzzle smoke. This is still an alpha build and the team will definitely be taking feedback seriously, so drop your thoughts in the comments. It genuinely does make a difference. Let me know what you think of everything so far. Go show some love to Sophie Snazz and Skyroz on YouTube and Twitch for making this footage possible, and subscribe here if you don't want to miss future Modern Warfare 4 coverage. Stay tuned for more. I will see you on the next one. Peace.